everybody, this is TJR. I just found out that Marvel Studios will be producing What If as an animated TV series. Now, in case you're not familiar, What If was originally a long-running alternate reality timeline comic book series from Marvel Comics. Originally published in 1971, the series explored various key points of the Marvel comic book universe and asked the question, what if? By way of example, the very first issue of What If was entitled, What If Spider-Man Had Joined the Fantastic Four? Now, this was not just some random fan question. This was actually based on an incident that occurred in the very first issue of Spider-Man back in 1963. After his first appearance in Amazing Fantasy number 15, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, is trying to find a way to raise money to support himself and his Aunt May, and he thinks that maybe joining the Fantastic Four will be the meal ticket he's looking for. Of course, when he gets to the Fantastic Four headquarters, he finds out that they're a non-profit and that the group makes all of their money from Reed Richards' patents from his inventions. Spider-Man gets angry when a member of the Fantastic Four refers to him as an outlaw, and he bails. This incident is just the first couple pages of that first issue. This is all before we get into the meat of what the issue's actual story is. And it's just these little human moments that made Marvel Comics what they were, as compared to their competition. So in What If number 1, the question is asked, what if things had gone differently? What if Spider-Man had joined the Fantastic Four and they had become the Fantastic Five? This leads to a series of incidents that completely changes the relationship between Reed Richards and Susan Storm. I won't give away any spoilers beyond that. When I first read the headline for this story, I thought, I can't imagine them actually adapting the comic stories because, let's face it, the only audience that would be interested in this would be the actual hardcore comic book audience. When you look at the global popularity of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the actual comic book audience, that fan base, is extremely small by comparison. More than likely what they're going to do is they're going to take key moments in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and do what-ifs based on that. Since the series is animated, they don't have to worry about actors' schedules. In fact, they can find competent voice actors who can imitate people like, say, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. That said, it would be awesome, of course, if they could get Robert Downey Jr. to actually voice his character, but I'm not counting on that. What was great about the What If comic book was that it freed the writing staff at Marvel from the canon that they had to adhere to and allowed them to go in directions that they never would have been able to. And given the global popularity of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I can see where a series like this could be just as much fun to the fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe as the original comic book series was to Marvel comic book fans. As a comic book fan, I'm thrilled with this idea. As a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm thrilled with this idea. But also as a fan and advocate of animation, I feel like this series could be a great way to introduce general audiences to a much more adult level of storytelling within animation. This is TJR. What are your thoughts on this? Did you ever read the What If comic book series? And what do you think about this idea as far as using it as a alternate reality timeline for the motion pictures and the Marvel TV shows too? Curious to check out your thoughts? Thanks everyone for watching.